Hi, it's me, Vernon from Alpha Gamma Pledge Class, and throughout these 8 weeks of pledging, I personally feel like I've grown a lot as a person, especially because I've been able to trust more people way more quickly and honestly. I wouldn't have been able to trust people this quickly in high school, and I'm glad that I've been able to change that about myself. And yeah.
I really feel that this process has done a lot for me. It's definitely helped me become less shy, and I went from avoiding people to really loving my pledge class and everyone I've met through AFIO. I really love doing services and being able to make a difference in someone else's life, to be able to help. And I do feel my leadership skills developing through these projects that were given, and I can't thank Alpha Phi Omega enough for that.
Personally, I've grown so much more in these last weeks than I have in the last few years of my life, and I've learned more through this pledging process than I probably have in any class I've ever taken. I've struggled to find a voice in this pledging process with my P-bros, but I've been able to find it, and along the way I've been able to find out more about myself. And from there, I'm hoping to this pledging process and beyond.
So the thing
Thank
I
you.
struggled with the most at first was making friends because I never really had the chance to get out there and make friends. So joining AFIO for me was just gave me the opportunity to really go out there and make friends, and the interviews helped a lot as well. And um, the pledging process has let me open myself up more, and it was easier for me to talk to other people and introduce myself.
Hi, this is Yusuke. I personally think going through this process, I growing up my humanity and also my English skill. Sometimes I feel stressful and frustrated since many people help me and I can enjoy this process.
To me, this pledging process has helped me realize that sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable in front of other people, that you don't always have to be strong, and that sometimes it's okay to be weak in front of others because showing your weak side can actually help you understand each other better, and it can help create a stronger bond between your heroes and others.
Coming to Cal State Long Beach, I feel that I didn't have that many people to talk to, but with AFIO, I feel that it has helped me grow more as a person and develop myself as a leader. During the pledging process, I feel that I've grown closer to my pledge brothers because they have given me that support system that I've never had with my other friends. With them, I feel that I have more confidence in myself to be the person who I really am today.
How I feel about this pledging process is that it's helped me so much already, and it's still helping me a lot. I've grown a lot of confidence in myself, and I'm the type of person that has a lot of social anxiety and public speaking problems, so it's helped me. I have less anxiety now with talking to actors and talking to my people, and I have a lot of confidence within myself, especially in my in the classroom, and it's really helped me grow as a
I feel like over the past few weeks, I've learned to become a lot more vocal and expressive of my thoughts and opinions, especially within this pledge class and just outside of that in general. And with that said, I feel like I've become a lot more proactive, like whether I'm at service or just any event in general. Like I feel like I've learned to like not wait around and wait for someone to give me something to do. Like I actually am always doing something, or I look for something else to do myself.
Hi, I'm Teresa from Alpha Gamma Pledge Class, and I feel like I've grown a lot through this process so far. I've learned how to voice my opinions, which is something I never thought I would have been able to do before around a new group of people. But I've been working really hard to just voice my opinions and be more friendly with people I don't know, and with even more with the people I do know, and just to keep growing from every service I go to, which has been something that's been so hard for me, but I appreciate it so much now.
I think throughout this pledging process, I think I've grown in ways to establish ways to be more open-minded, be more concerned, and I guess be more open about myself and realize that I have that hidden potential, and it's okay to discover that and realize the potential that I never realized that I thought I had. And I think that's one of the biggest ways I've grown throughout this process so far. I think one of the biggest things I struggle with is trying to balance all three of school, work, and hanging out with more of the P-bros, considering that work and school take up a decent amount of time. So that's something I kind of need to, or I'm struggling with right now, so it's something I think I could work on.
This pledging process has been really different from the last one for me. And because I'm a repledge, I knew all the events that were going to happen, but I didn't expect them to have the outcome that they did have, just because my mentality was different this time around. For example, like the hunt. I would hear other people describe it to me, like whenever I asked, that it was like it made them closer. And I didn't have that experience last semester, but when I did it again this semester, I really felt like we got closer, and we were worried because we had 5 people with 3 demerits. And then a lot of people were yelling, and I started yelling too, and I feel like that just opened me up a lot more.
Hi, it's Ryan. Throughout this pledging process, I've tremendously grown in my friendship skills. Just looking before and after this pledging process, I've definitely become so much more sociable than I've ever imagined that I was capable of. Something that I could improve on is just being more assertive in my leadership skills, just being more confident in outputting my own opinions in a team environment. And I look forward to improving that throughout this ending process.
Throughout this pledging process, I think that I've struggled a lot, but through those struggles, I've grown a lot. I realized my potential at leading, which was pretty cool, that people would actually listen to me.
Thank you.
Hi, this is Julia from Alpha Gamma Pledge class. With this process, I feel like I've grown a lot, especially in LFS. But something that I'm kind of struggling with, that I've been struggling with, is making this process my whole life. I've been struggling in school and trying to catch up and stuff. Besides that, I'm good.
Hello. To answer the video prompt, I feel like I have definitely improved a lot, especially in the leadership department. Since I am a repledge, I knew that that was what I had to work on, and so this semester I feel like I have voiced a lot more of my opinion and step up as a leader by taking on roles that has been out of my comfort zone. And so yeah.
In this process, I felt like I did step up as an individual and as a leader. Leadership was always something I always struggled with because growing up I was always that shy person and kept to myself. There's still some aspects that I'm still struggling with, like when the appropriate time to speak up or to step down, especially with the big pledge class. But I guess there's always room for improvement no matter what. And yeah, thank you.
I definitely have felt so much growth within myself since the beginning of this process. Personally, I feel like I've been able to open myself a lot more to people and not be afraid anymore. I really wanted to strengthen and emphasize my leadership qualities, and I think, well, no, I know that I've really strengthened them. I really learned that I work incredibly well under pressure. In these situations, I'm more quick thinking, decisive, and really confident in myself whenever I just take the reins and lead. I'm still able to do it in a humble manner. But yeah, that's how I feel like I've dynamically changed within this process. So,
I felt like this process had a lot of heart in it. I saw not only growth in myself, but my pupils as well. So props to them. I felt like I have grown as much as a leader after realizing what type of leader I want to become, especially being more of a student at first and then really taking on that teacher role eventually. A friend, I've become more open to definitely to everyone, regardless who they are. In terms of service, Long Beach Rescue Mission has been the one for me that really made my love for really serving others. So everything has really been a work in progress, and then there's really always room for improvement, to be honest.
Hi, this is Mikey from Alpha Gamma Pledge class, and during this pledging process I think I've improved on my speaking skills. I've been more vocal and I've gotten better at voicing my opinions, but still one of my weakest aspects would be speaking in front of a large audience. And to work on that, I'm just working on speaking more in small groups and working up from there.
Throughout my pledging process, I personally believe that AFIO has given me the opportunity to self-reflect upon myself, because I was always concerned by helping others that I never thought about myself. And with all the interviews with the actives, the ex-com, my pledge brothers, they've really given me a foundation of support, and I'm so thankful because I feel like every day I'm growing, just like as I'm going up an escalator. How it keeps going up, I feel like I'm growing just like they are.
So first things first on the real list. I'm just kidding, but anyways, so how I feel about how I've been doing during this pledging process, well, I am really proud of myself. I have faced so many things, but I'm on week 8 now, and I've grown so much. Like, I just can't believe it sometimes. I'm a better person overall. I've grown in leadership, friendship, and service. I've been doing the best to exemplify all 3 cardinal principles and be the best people I can be. I definitely want to keep growing, and if and when I cross, I want to do so much to give back to the chapter, because in a span of 8 weeks, I've just learned so much about myself and others, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hello. In response to the video prompt, I wanted to say that I know that the process is not meant to be easy, and that reminds me of the saying, no pain, no gain. I think that the pledge class has to go through the process because it tests our determination and our perseverance. I see my past struggles as my motivation to overcome the fears that I had prior to pledging. I think throughout the process, I have learned to become more vocal about my opinions and my ideas, and also I have learned to take initiative. I don't need to be told how I can be of help. And also, I feel that not only have I become a better person for myself, but in some small ways, I have become a good example to my P-Bros. Thank you.
I think for me, this pledging process has been about learning from my mistakes that I made last semester. Because I know the meanings behind everything that we do, I'm able to appreciate them more, and I can also use that as an advantage to help my P-Bros see why they pledge in the first place.
And so now that as I'm going through this process, I am more confident in what I say and do, and also kind of getting out of my comfort zone to help others and to also take on leadership skills.
Classes from Alpha Gamma Pledge class, and I feel that this process has helped me grow so much over these past 8 weeks, and I feel I have so much to learn still. In this process right now, I feel like I am doing fine, but I need that little push to the end to get me over to if and when I cross that day. And I also need to work on quizzes as well because I feel like I have been slacking on studying. But other than that,
Staying in your comfort zone doesn't do anyone any good. And I wish I could take more risks in life, but I'm so scared of failing or rejection. But throughout this pledging process, I've come to realize my self-worth, and after reevaluating everything and everyone that's in my life, I've realized that I deserve to be happy, and I've grown to be more understanding and patient to learn how to forgive.
Right now, I honestly feel like I'm on the fence since I have 3 demerits, so can't mess up anymore. And I do feel like I grew from the process because not only through the teachers of my PEs and actors, but my P bros as well, it taught me to be a lot less blunt and to be a lot more sensitive to other people and other subjects. And I will continue to help my P bros and to strive.
Hi, my name is Alana Mancow from Alpha Gamma Pledge class, and I feel like I'm doing pretty well in this process so far. I've learned what service means to me, and I finally feel like I'm doing it for the right reasons as opposed to high school. I've taken on some leadership positions that I never would have taken on before. I've definitely come out of my shell when it comes to meeting new people and talking to them like for the first time. And I definitely can improve on a lot of things, but so far I think I'm doing pretty well.